appreciate you guys being here. Very disappointing. Kind of a tale of two halves, We did some nice things the first half, and second half you turn it over 4 times and they score 28 points off of them, and that's the difference in the game. And just disappointed in how we played. They whipped us up front. Their defense whipped us up front offensively and never could establish any consistency. Couldn't, it was a struggle all night offensively to try to make something happen. So open it up to you guys.
With Kellen Stewart, who obviously left the field in the second quarter, did you have any update on him? That's good to hear. You mentioned the 28 points off turnovers. What do you have to message to your team after that, about taking care of the ball? And
Well, they know. I mean, that's 99% of the time, that's the difference in games. Whoever wins the turnover battle wins the game 99% of the time. And, we had a couple unfortunate ones there where that one we were driving down, and Nick gets hit. The hand, it kind of floats up, and they get the deflection, and they get the strip sack late for a touchdown. And the punt deal was just, not a good play, and second drive of the third quarter, Nick's scrambling out and trying to make something happen. They get an interception off that, so we just got to be smarter with the ball.
Coach, you guys fall to 1-5, 0-2 in conference play. What do you guys have to do to kind of right the ship from here on out?
I think the big thing is you look at it, who won tonight or who lost tonight, who beat who tonight. We beat ourselves tonight, and when you stop, making, plays that, going to that cost you games, that's how you right the ship. And, again, we had some stuff first half that we didn't capitalize on, and you got to make plays. We didn't make the plays.
You mentioned the turnovers. Everyone knows that turnovers are going to happen, but how do you prevent from compiling them in games?
Well, I don't know if you hope turnovers don't happen, but one, if we protect better, you don't give up a strip fumble. If you make a smarter decision on punt returns, you don't give up a fumble, there. The one deflection coming out of his hand, just an unfortunate deal there. But, we just got to be smarter with the ball. We got to protect the ball better than what we did tonight.
Nick with 408 passing yards, 2 touchdowns. He also, also a number of nice plays, with his legs running the ball. Also took 8 sacks, 2 interceptions. I guess how do you evaluate his performance?
Quarterback's job is to win, and Nick played gutsy, played tough, did a lot. I mean, just those 8 sacks weren't his. It wasn't like he was back there holding the ball forever. So. But he was gutsy. He's competitive. He's going to be a good player, and did a lot of good things out there. He throws could have been a touchdown there on the end of the second quarter. We drop it. So he did a lot of good things. It just, we didn't help him. We didn't help him out there tonight.
One more follow-up on Kellen Stewart. Where is Kellen right now?
I think at the hospital, but I don't know that for 100%. But the doctor did. Sir.
Keeping him overnight.
Okay, but the doctors did say he has, movement in all of his extremities, and he's okay, and all that kind of stuff. So.
Did they tell you? Do you know what exactly his injury was?
No, I do not know that.
A topic this offseason that was covered a lot was the offensive line, having a chip on their shoulder heading into the season. After tonight's night, or you mentioned that, they gave up 8 sacks. What do they have to do to improve the rest of the way?
Just be more consistent, and it wasn't anything schematically that we weren't prepared for, anything like that. We just, for whatever reason, we just didn't play well up front tonight, and we just we got to get better. But yeah, they whooped us tonight. Good. Thank you, guys. Appreciate it.
Nick, seemed like a tale of two halves for the offense. First half, a lot of things went well for y'all. Second half, things seemed to go off the rails a little bit. What did you feel was the big difference on the field between those two halves for you guys?
It's tough to say because I feel like you look at some of our drives in the second half, we still moved the ball, minus a couple. Minus the drive. Our first drive, I threw the pick, just kind of got flush left. Holden had one-on-one coverage, so I tried to give him a chance. Slightly underthrew it. The guy who was playing deep half over the outside receiver made a good play. He fell back into it. Props to him. One drive we get a penalty on first down, so we end up in 1st and 20. Can't convert on 3rd and 1 or 3rd and 2, whatever it was. We just kept giving them life. We kept giving them more and more opportunities to get back in the game, and they got back in the game, and they ran with it. So credit to them. We got down in the red zone, couldn't score, and then we had another costly turnover. So, they made plays, and we didn't in the second half, and I think that was the difference.
Nick, you had the 2 interceptions and, the fumble. As an offense, what can you guys do to, take care of that ball better and kind of, not put the defense in such short fields as well?
Yeah, well, I just explained that first pick, which was, part bad ball to Holden and then part good play by him. I think when you look at the second one when I'm rolling left, I don't know if I really could gauge how close that guy was to me. I think when I went to throw it out, he just made a good play reaching for the ball. They did a good job hustling to the ball because, if they're not chasing after the ball, that guy's not there to intercept that. So good play by him. That's a big hustle play for them. They played hard all night, and we knew that's how it was going to be. Like, they played with a lot of effort, and it showed. The last strip sack, just didn't really ever feel that guy coming. I had started on the right side, got through my progression, and my eyes were kind of left, and I just never felt him, so I couldn't make a move and help body out. And he clean hit, clean strip. They were able to pick it up and take it. So, I don't know. It's, you got to pride yourself in not turning the ball over because we did put the defense in some really bad positions. And, it was kind of like we kept giving them chances. We were like, get back in the game. And they did, and they took it and they didn't look back. So that's really. Thanks, guys.
First half, y'all had a lot of success, going over the top. Why were those plays working in the first half? What were y'all seeing that y'all were able to execute out there?
Just trusting all week. We've been practicing those plays, and we said it was gonna come, and eventually it popped for us, and we just made plays early, and just credit to Nick. He was making big plays early in the first half, and we just wish we could have made more in the second half, but it's all good.
And, second half, it seems like there was an adjustment made, for Jacksonville State, and they were able to slow y'all down substantially. What were you noticing on the field that was different between halves that y'all were struggling with?
I just feel like they just play hard. Credit to them, their defense, they came out and played hard. All week was watching film, and we know that they were going to be fast and physical, and they just showed that in the second half, and they just came out and played better in the second half.
The defense has put on some short fields from some turnovers today. Heading into the rest of the Conference USA schedule, what do you all have to do as an offense to play sort of complementary football the rest of the way?
Just keep going. First half you seen the excitement, you seen the explosive plays we can be, and I just preach to the guys. Just each week, second half, just keep doing it. We have one first half where we do it and we show light, and the second half we kind of die down. So just for the rest of the year, for each game we got going on forward, this second half just finish strong. Thank you.
Richard, you came back from injury this week and were able to get out there, in the first half, I think after Zaylin went down and make some plays. What did it feel like for you just to get back out there and be able to play?
First, I'll give all the glory to God. It's been a long 2 years, but just felt good. Just took the moment in and just played football like I've been doing since I was 5.
First half y'all were able to slow down their rush and attack substantially, and then second half seems like things changed a little bit. What did Jacksonville State do better in the second half compared to what y'all were doing?
They made adjustments. We got to go back and make our adjustments and execute them, and just be a second half team and not get so high when we are winning at halftime. But actually come back to the second half is 0-0. That's our biggest problem. We can't offense, defense, special team. We can't put together a whole game. And anybody can see that. But yeah, we just got to come back to practice, execute.